Hey, what's going on guys? It's your boy YST. Welcome back to another Raid Shadow Legends video. On this one we're going to be covering the new champion ROXAM, who's a legendary lizardman. And if you're new here, be sure to hit that subscribe button for more raid content, and let's get right into it. Alright, ROXAM. This guy aesthetically looks brilliant. When they don't do reskins, they always do a great job on these ones. And out of all the champions in that patch, he was the one that I wanted the most, just on his aesthetics only. So let's dive into his kit, let's see what he's all about. So attacks one enemy, has a 50% chance of filling this champion's turn meter by 10%. Okay. Also has a 50% chance of placing a perfect bell buff on this champion for one turn if the attack is critical. So you want to build him up with a high crit rate. I booked this one out. I didn't want this one, I was aiming for the A3, but we'll get into that in a second. Jungle Ambush, attacks one enemy, fills this champion's turn meter by 50%, has a 75% chance of placing a stun, so you do want to have this perfect veil on to be doing the stun, because on this one, if he hasn't got a veil, he's going to be doing sleeps, and you don't want sleeps. Well, you might, but I would always prioritize a stun over a sleep. Also places a perfect veil buff on this champion for 2 turns after attacking without a veil or perfect veil buff. This one here does hit pretty hard, but his money scaling ability is this one. So he attacks all enemies, has a 75% chance of placing a 60% decreased defense and a 25% weakened, so he has a Draco effect. Decreases the cooldown of Jungle Ambush skill by 2 turns, so it will counteract with this one here. So you do want to have a veil buff on. If you've got someone like a Rector Draft, the new epic, I use a Duchess with him. This is why I really like him. But if he doesn't have the perfect veil, which isn't a big deal, but you do want to prioritize that. He attacks one enemy, does the same thing, but it's only a single target. It's not an attack all enemies. So if you want that AoE, throw him in with a Veil champion. I'm not sure off the top of my head which ones there are, but the two that do stand out is Rector Draft and Duchess for this. Yeah, I didn't get the books here, unfortunately. You know how RNG goes. I really wish that you could choose, with legendaries at least, to choose where your books go, because I'm not a spender in this game. I haven't spent on this in a very long time, and to grind books through clan boss takes a very long time, and to get it all into an A1 like this is just a bit ridiculous, really. Aura, crit rate, Doom Tower by 23%. Alright, it's not too bad. Alright, Masteries. Don't blindly copy this. This is what I like, this is what I feel is good for me. But I've got crit rate, crit damage, Heart of Glory. Then I've gone into Whirlwind of Death to increase the speed if someone dies. Alright, let's get off this one. Cycle of Violence, because I want to try get those abilities proccing more and more, so you don't have to wait for the long cooldowns. Kill Streak, increases damage in arena, and Helm Smasher because I've got his crit damage quite well. Accuracy here for his debuffs, then accuracy here, Law of Steel, Cycle of Magic trying to proc those cooldowns again, Sniper for his debuffs, and Master Hexer to try extend those. Alright, so his main stats that I've got here is 40,000 HP, 3,300 attack. I can get more. If you want to get more, you could put an attack percent chest plate on. I'll show you my gear and see why I didn't want to do that. Defense 2,000, 209 speed, 94% crit rate. I couldn't just reach that 100%. 244% crit damage. You do want it about 200 because he does hit really hard. And a 294 accuracy, which is the most I can get with this build. Alright, so if you're interested in his gear, we've got crit damage and crit rate speed here. Crit damage again, crit rate, speed, crit damage on the gloves. I could get a 6-star and pump that up even more. HP percent because I wanted a bit more accuracy, and the crit rate here is very good. If you are interested in what an attack percent can do, so let's just put on equipped, substats, no, not substats, we can do primary stats, attack percent. Let's see one that's just maxed out. Alright, let's just choose this one. So he will get another 1,000 attack. So if you put a 1,000 attack on top of this, that's what he'll be having in this build anyway. Speed boots with crit rate, HP percent again. I want his HP percent because when he goes under a veil buff from his ability here, he gets a continuous heal. And if he keeps getting continuous heals every time he's buffing, you want him to have a good HP so he's always sustaining and always alive. You don't want him dying all the time. But that's how I prefer it anyway. Accuracy on the banner, crit damage here, defense here just for the attack percent there. Alright, so let's get into some campaign and see how we can do and see how much his damage can scale. Alright, we're in 12-3 Brutal. Let's see how much his damage can scale. So let's just put it on auto on a ×1. Wow, 86,000. 62k on the A1. Let's put on a 2-speed now. 40k A1. This is weak hits here. Alright. 76,000. Alright. 72 on the A2 there. Alright, he's under a veil buff now. Oof. 50k's all round. Alright, so I want to try him now with a Duchess. And let's see how the difference is with a veil on here. Alright, so when she puts it on, if you see here, he's going to be getting his heals. Ooh, 70k's there. But he'll be getting his continuous heals every time a veil goes up. And he also gets a strengthen buff there as well. 30k's. He's a solid champion. I really like this guy. Boom. 50k's again. 70,000 on A1. This guy, if you pair him with a Veil champion, I'm telling you, he hits really, really well. We're going to take him to the arena next and see what he can do. Alright, 111,000 at the end there. If you've seen that, that was just on an A1 or A2 there. Let's sell this off. And let's get into some arena battles and let's test them out. Alright, so we're going to have Arbiter here with ROXAM, Duchess and Yannicka. The reason for Yannicka is she has the similar ability to him, where if she's under a Veil buff, she does an AoE instead of a single target. So let's try them out and see who can hit harder and see how well they work together as synergy as well. Alright. So let's put you on 1 speed here. You can see the continuous heals and everything. Alright, so she did quite well there. Alright, brilliant. Go. Alright, so he did 30-40k's without any decreased defense on. Okay. You see, I always like it when these new compositions come out where it's not just the same decreased defense, nuke, everything. I like it when there's new synergies, and I like the Veil ones because it's a bit different. Alright, so let's see how hard he can do on his own. Yannicka did take a bit of the limelight in that last one. So let's try put let's put a Stagnite. Where's Stagnite at? He doesn't want to see me. Where is he? There he is. Alright. So increase attack. Veil, put a strengthen on. Then we're going to put this on just so we can see how hard he can hit. Oh, we didn't get it on everyone there. But here we go. Right, 64,000 there. Let's put this on auto. Ooh, 90k there. Alright. Alright, so we're going to go into this one. See the 2 new champions here. We can see how they look as well. So new champion versus new champions. Let's see. Oops. Alright. Boom. Sit down. Alright, so as you can see here, ROXAM is a... Why I like this champion is he's not only a debuffer, he's not only someone that can be invisible and heal, he's also a nuker. So he's kind of got everything. If you've got a Veil champion, this guy's brilliant. And just for tops off, let's see what he could do just on his own. Alright, so let's try this one. He's on his own. No one's going to take the limelight from him this time. So let's put the increased attack on. And then we're going to put the provokes on, just so no one can get a hit on him. And because he doesn't have a Veil buff, you can do this one and try to get a perfect Veil on him. But here, this is how he's going to hit just through on auto. So we're going to put on auto just so we can prove it. He's going to target the single target hit first before he does it. So it is a manual thing if you don't have a Veil champion for the AoEs. Okay, let's run this on a 2 speed now. Alright, so we've got 60k there. And then finish him off. Alright, so he didn't hit very well there. Alright. Alright, so let's take him into the Doom Tower. This is a place where I felt best needed for him also, apart from the arena, because I don't have a Draco, as I've said in previous videos, and because he's got the decreased defense and weaken, he's going to be a great help on the hard mode. But just for this video, we're going to be sticking on normal mode, just because we don't want to drag out the runs too long. Alright, we'll put him in here. Let's see what we can do. We've got a Duchess in there again. Alright, let's put it on a 1 speed. So there we go, strengthens, increased attack. Decreased defense. Boom. Alright, you got quite a lot of weakens on there, considering he's not booked. You can book it up to 100% chance, I believe. Alright, 32k there. Let's just leave this on and see what we can do. Can we get another AoE hit off here? Oh, he's not going to because he's not under the veil buff at the moment. Alright, Duchess, you gonna put it on? Here we go. Oh, he didn't do it. Oh, maybe he had it on cooldown still. Alright. Okay, so let's take him into... I was gonna say dragon, but actually let's take him into spiders. We can showcase how good he can be here with the decreased defense and weaken. Alright, so we've got a setup here. Granted, it's a very nukey team. You can have like a miscreated slow burn team. It's still going to have a great effect for you, but this is my spider team, so we're going to run with this one for now. Hopefully that decreased defense and weaken can actually prop because it's not 100% at the moment. Alright, so we got the decreased defense and weaken there. So then all we have to do is AoEs, AoEs, Heartseeker, and another Heartseeker. There we go. Spider team right there. But granted, not everyone's going to have this set up. I understand that. So you can have like a miscreated monster, HP burn strats. You can have, what other comps are there? You can just do any kind of composition that works for you. So if you could do Spider 20, you currently only have a decreased defense. This guy could be the one that can help you get a faster time. You know, he got me a 14 second. I was previously on 25 seconds. So he's knocked off my ones by around 10 to 15 seconds there. So yeah, solid for the spider, and let's go into a dragon run and see what we can do. Alright, let's take out Death Knight because that was the previous video. And ROXAM, you're in. Let's go. Alright, so let's just leave this on auto. 110k. Okay. Showing off a bit there, ROXAM. Woo. Okay. 50k singles. And that's only with the decreased defense on. Alright, 36,000. Got the weaken off there as well. You got a stun off there. Ooh, 51k there. Not bad, not bad. I do recommend booking this guy up if you can. I understand it's not a very easy thing to do, but if you do have the books and you don't have a Draco, he's great for it. He's got 842,000 there, so he's doubling Razin, of course him. He's done more than Tyrell, just about half of Royal Guard there. Alright, so he's solid. Well, that's going to be all for the video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to hit that subscribe and like button. Let me know how you built your ROXAM if you've had the luck for pulling him already. And if you don't have him, good luck on your 2x and let me know if you're going to be trying to pull him. So I'll see you on the next one. Peace.